Welcome back, guys. You're watching Substance TV. So today's movie review is on the movie titled Capture My Heart, featuring Faith Dukes, Chidi Dike, John Ekanem, and Queen Enebechi. So these people were literally the lead roles in this movie. This movie was produced by Faith Dukes, showing on Faith Dukes TV on YouTube. It's an amazing one. And guys, before I start with this review, okay, I would like to commend one particular actor that literally blew my mind in this movie. Every one of them were amazing in their performance, but this particular guy blew my mind. And the person is no one else but Chidi Dike. Wow, guys, he was amazing. I loved his role in this movie, and I loved the fact that he owned the role and he made it look so real. So guys, thumbs up to everyone who acted this movie. Everything was just on point. Now let's go down to the movie review. The movie started by introducing us to this beautiful married lady, Faith Dukes, who was married to John Ekanem. Her marriage was just a year old and she had already started facing hell in the hands of her husband. She needed someone to talk to, so she confided in her friend. She told her friend everything that has been going on in her marriage, how her husband turned her into his punching bag, how he changed from being a sweet guy suddenly to a very bitter and cruel guy. So she had a lot of things to say about her husband that was really hurting, okay, and her friend, on hearing that, was really pissed with her husband, okay, and she advised her to divorce the guy, that he's not worth it at all, that he's not worth her tears or her worry. Faith Dukes was not liking the kind of advice her friend gave to her, okay, so she had to just tell her friend that she's not married, so she's not in the best position to give her marriage counseling, okay. So her friend was pissed and asked her while she brought the problem to her if she knew that she's not the right person to give her advice, okay. So just had a little beef in that conversation. So that conversation was held in a restaurant. There we have Chidi Dike walking into the same restaurant, and on seeing the lady, the married lady, he got struck by her beauty and he kept staring at her and also took a picture of her till she left the place with her friends. So right from that very moment, Chidi was basically attracted to her. He was his perfect example of his dream woman, okay. So he was, doing all he could to make sure that he missed the lady again. He frequents the restaurants to know if the lady would come around, okay, but it was to no avail because she never went there again. He searched for her on social media, but she was nowhere to be found. Like, he really searched and searched for this particular lady. He asked his friends, he sent pictures to his friends to know if they've seen the girl before, or they know any of their friends that know the girl. He was just on the lady's matter. So one particular day, while he was driving on the street, he bumped into the lady while she was trying to run away from her toxic husband who was chasing to beat her. And that was how their path crossed, guys. Chidi helped this particular lady, okay. He took her to his house. He helped treat her bruises. He was concerned. He wanted to know why she was running on the road like that. So she decided not to say anything, okay, because she doesn't know this guy at all, but she just had to just go with him because she needed help at that time. So Chidi Dike really was concerned, okay. She didn't want to share her problems with a stranger because she didn't know him at all. She just asked for his phone to call her sister. So while she called her sister, the sister was not happy with her at all. She didn't even want to speak to her on hearing her voice, okay. She just called the phone and told the sister not to call her again. She was pained, and at that time, Chidi Dike was outside listening to her conversation with the sister. Then he came in and told her that, is she having problems with her sister, or who is she having problems with? She still said that she doesn't want to talk about it, okay. She doesn't know him, so she wants to just keep it to herself. He allowed the lady be, and she said that it's time for her to go home. He drove her home to her husband's house, and he entered into the house. On seeing her husband, he suspected that her husband was beating her, okay, because she was so scared to communicate with her husband. Her voice was shaking, and even in his presence, he beat his wife up again for talking. Guys, Chidi was pissed at this moment, okay, and he had to confront the man, telling him that he is a weakling, okay, that why would he exercise his powers on a lady? Why would he touch a lady? Chidi was so angry with what the man did, okay, and he told him that he would come back for him. So that was how he left the house. Guys, Chidi was having sleepless nights. He was always thinking about the lady, what will be going on, if she's hurt. Like, his mind was just about the lady, okay, and the lady was passing through hell in the hands of her husband, okay. Aside from the fact that he beat her up, he hardly gives her money, he cheats on her. Like, guys, the guy was just a horrible man. And The most annoying part of this is that this lady's sister was in their need of a job. She told her sister to give her a position in their father's company, and she told her sister back that her husband won't allow it. Guys, these sisters in question came from a very wealthy family. Her father was so wealthy before he passed on. She inherited his company. Okay, so she was wealthy. She was running her father's company until she met her husband. So guys, this particular lady, Faith Dukes, met her husband after the burial of her father. Okay, so she was very vulnerable. She needed love and care. Okay, so John Ekanem, who is her husband now, was always there. He showed her nothing but love, care, attention. It was so sweet to her. So she thought that he was the best for her. Okay, he asked her out, she agreed, and that's how they ended up getting married. Even if her sister was not in support of their relationship nor their marriage. Okay, or she just accepted the guy because she really loved the guy. Guys, though, so after some months in their marriage, the guy now spoke to the girl that he would want to handle the company. Okay, that he doesn't want her to stress herself, he doesn't want her to work, she just wants her to relax, like the baby girl she is, and he will take care of her. And she, being that kind of respectful, sweet and loving wife, thought that he was being so real. Guys, she gave him the company in her husband's name, and that was how the company became her husband's own. Okay, he was now the CEO of the company. And guys, few months later, this guy turned into a beast. Like, she had regret from that time till date. Okay, so the man just zeroed the girl's family from his mind. Okay, he didn't even give the sister any position in the company. He just took the company like it's its own property. So guys, due to how persistent and nice Chidi Dike was to her, she started giving Chidi Dike a chance in her life to just be friends. Okay, so he was always coming around when the man was not always around. Okay, sometimes he just travels without telling his wife. Okay, he just does whatever he wants to do. So she became so used to Chidi Dike coming around. He comes around, they have fun together, and guys, they started catching feelings for each other. And she was also able to confide in him because she was already comfortable with him by her side. So she told Chidi Dike everything, how she met her husband, what he has been doing to her, and guys, trust me, Chidi Dike was not happy about it at all. Okay, so one fateful day, she just decided to go through her husband's phone while he was asleep, and guys, she saw something that was the shock of her life. Okay, her husband was having an affair with someone. Like, he was cheating on her. She was so pissed, she was angry. Okay, she was like, she would never have expected or believed that her husband would cheat on her. Okay, that she knows that her husband can be so mean, he can be cruel. Okay, he can be a wife beater, but he didn't see him as someone who would cheat on her. Okay, so she was so disappointed. She spoke to Chidi Dike. Chidi Dike said that he's going to get to the roots of it. Okay, he would make sure that he finds out the lady he's cheating on her with, and he did. Guys, shockingly to her husband was cheating on her with her own best friend, the best friend that advised her to divorce her husband. Whoa, she was so shocked on hearing it, guys. In fact, it was as if the ground should just open and swallow her because it was so unbelievable. She was really, really hurting. Okay, so Chidi Dike asked her that what would he want her to do. Okay, what would he want her to do? That he doesn't like seeing her in that kind of position or mood. So she was like, the only thing that would make her a bit calm is if she gets her company back and if he can help her reconcile with her sister. Guys, Chidi Dike did all these things that she requested, and she was so grateful. Like, she asked how he even had to get her husband to sign the document. And he was like, just leave that, okay? The fact still remains that you have your company back. So she was so grateful. And guys, trust me, I didn't like how they ended this movie because the movie ended there, okay? Yeah, we know that these two started having something together because they have feelings for each other. They expressed their love for each other, okay? But the way the movie ended, I didn't like it at all. Trust me, I expected more, okay? This movie is a very lovely movie, but the ending was not satisfying. So guys, thank you so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you have not seen Capture My Heart, you can go and watch the movie on Fitz TV on YouTube. It is showing there. The movie is amazing. Like I said, you would enjoy it. Subscribe to Substance TV, like the video, share the video, and to my amazing subscribers, thank you so much for supporting Substance TV. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.